Almost every one of us has gone through a breakup at least once, or that moment when a relationship is on the brink of falling apart. What's the first thing we do? We go to our friends. But then, we end up alone, and we open YouTube. We click on a relationship psychologist. We think we're looking for help. We get instructions and an illusion of control. But what if I told you that this exact content is destroying your mental health in the long run? Let's look at the numbers. According to recent demographic studies, single-person households have jumped by nearly 30%, and divorce rates are breaking records. Of course, there are many reasons, but in the last 8 years, a new powerful factor has emerged: mass psychological conditioning through social media. I already have a breakdown of these stats on my channel, link in the description, but today, we are going to break down the neurobiological mechanism, exactly how pop psychology kills your relationships. Let's start with the basics. The self-help market is a multi-billion-dollar industry, and where there is big money, there is marketing, not therapy. How does this work from a brain perspective? When you go through a breakup, you are stressed. Your critical thinking is offline. You are the perfect target for suggestion. The influencer uses general phrases: "You were undervalued," "You give too much," "Your boundaries are being crossed." This triggers what is known as the Barnum Effect. This is a cognitive bias where a person believes generic descriptions are exact descriptions of their unique situation. You think, "Oh my God, this is exactly about me." In that moment, a dopamine loop is formed. You feel relief. You feel understood. Your trust in the source goes through the roof, and the soil is ready for destructive ideas. Next, you start consuming content like how to get your ex back, how to raise your value, power dynamics in relationships. If you cut through the noise, almost all these videos sell you one single mechanic. In behaviorism, this is called intermittent reinforcement. In YouTube language, it's called the ignore technique. They teach you, disappear, don't reply immediately, create scarcity. They tell you this will raise your value. And you know what? It's true. It works. But there is a catch. It doesn't work to create love. It works to create neurotic dependency. When you go cold, your partner's cortisol, the stress hormone, levels spike. And when you finally reply, they get a dopamine hit. You are putting a person on a chemical roller coaster. You aren't building a relationship, you are trapping a person in an addiction. So here you are, armed with manipulation techniques, trying to build love. You are programming yourself to look for an enemy. Confirmation bias kicks in. If you watch 10 videos about abusers, your brain will start finding signs of abuse in every single action your partner takes. You set rigid boundaries. You punish them with silence. Your partner feels the aggression and starts to defend themselves. The tragic irony is that your partner is probably watching the exact same channels. Your relationship turns into a zero-sum game, where one person's victory means the other person's defeat. It's a chess match between two neurotic people sitting in trenches, waiting for a trap. In the end, while trying to avoid pressure, you become the manipulator yourself. So, what do we do about this? The main advice? Stop looking for guarantees and magic pills. If you want a healthy relationship, remember 3 principles. First, filter, don't copy. The influencer has a dry schematic. You have a living human being. Analyze the advice, take the best parts, but don't turn into a robot following someone else's script. Second, trust over control. Ignoring and manipulating is a road to nowhere. Real relationships are about synergy. This is when you empower each other, not compete for power. Third, live in the moment. No one knows if you will be together forever or not. Stop looking for a catch and waiting for a stab in the back. Enjoy each other's company right here and right now. And finally, a quick poll. Write in the comments, have you ever tried using the ignore technique? And what did it actually lead to in reality? I need your honest stats. Think with your own head. And take care of each other. See you soon.